I really do appreciate you guys in. And now we're live on YouTube as well.
Hey guys.
So
It's me, Overreactor, and Dottie maybe hey.
She found me. So last week I asked you guys if you voted on if you wanted to see Overreactor back on Monday Night Lives, because I know I missed her.
Oh.
So and by popular demand, she is back.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet.
Hopefully not for just tonight. Hopefully I can have her back every so often at least.
I would like that. I would.
I think it'll be a lot of fun. The off season's coming, so it will be a lot of talk about different things. I know my personal goal is for us to have more of a off season cross training, getting ready for next season.
Building muscles.
Yes. So it's going to be a lot of health and a lot of fitness type stuff, things that we're doing.
So I have to eat healthy.
You eat whatever you want.
I always do.
So Courtney or Matt Snurder is going to join me in on that, and I think
Cool.
Killen said that Lady Killen says she's going to join in. So
I'll do a couple
super excited. So you guys, like I said before, OVARY, you haven't been with us for for a while. So
It's been a little bit. I had a little hiatus happening.
So what has happened?
All the people. So as you know, I've been like super active with the league, and in May, and like I was doing all those casebook scenarios, and it's so much fun. Well, at our bout in May, I had a little tumble, and I dislocated my hip. And I used to skate. In 2015, I started as a skater, and I thought, whoa, because I already have a total hip replacement in my right hip from an old dancing injury from a long time ago. And so I have a total hip replacement, and I thought, oh, this is too dangerous. Let me do a safer option and be a referee. And I ended up falling, locked up, something kooky happened, and I dislocated my hip at the May 12th bout. Oh, hey. He was there when I fell and dislocated my hip, and it was so crazy. And anyway, that was a whole long recovery, and that kind of put a little stop on the casebook scenario videos, because it was too much. I didn't know if I'd ever even be able to walk again, let alone skate. I had come to terms with the fact that I may never skate. And as you know from the previous feeds, I was planning to go to RollerCon, so I was working really hard with my doctor to get healed up to try at least to get back on skates, which I did. And no, there was no damage to my prosthetic. It just dislocated, and I had a very bad bone bruise. So that really kind of halted things for a little bit for me. And roller derby is a high contact sport, and even when you're a referee, it can be dangerous still. But is it worth it? Yes. Obviously, I came back. I'm back to reffing, and I just I feel like it changed my perspective with roller derby and refereeing, because that moment of thinking I'd never skate again, I'd never ref again, it was really frightening. And I really was sad about that. So now every time I ref, I really take it very seriously, and I really do my best to enjoy it. So that's where I've been. In addition to that, I am starting a business of my very own. During the day, I am a school teacher. I teach theater. And I am starting an art business where I take children's doodles and turn them into actual sculptures. And so that's kind of been taking up a lot of my time. It's called That Slattery Girl on Instagram and Facebook, if you're interested. It's just a lot of fun. But I'm not going anywhere. People are like, what? Where's your Overreactor Instagram? I kind of just changed it to reflect, because I don't know how to switch between Instagram accounts. So I just changed the name and did all that. But now I've learned how to make another Instagram account. So I'm about to add my Overreactor. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm just diverting my interest.
Okay.
Does that answer your question in a very, very lengthy way?
Yeah. So for all our viewers on Facebook, the casebook scenarios was on our YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to that, definitely go and check it out. Also, our earlier episodes of Dottie May Behave and Overreactor are all there. So you can go back and watch all of how far we've come from the beginning of all of this chaos.
We know which buttons do what thing now, mostly.
Yeah. We've gotten a little simpler now. So.
Yeah, it's true. there was something about the casebook scenarios that
You are going to start them back up, though.
Yeah. Oh, this is where I left off. I think I left off somewhere around section 3 in the rules, and that's where we got in. Once it started getting into like contact penalties, because I was using that magnet board online, the ubiquitous roller derby magnet board, URDUMB, you are dumb, and it's like this cool thing. But when it comes to like multiplayers and low blocks and high blocks, just having the little pieces isn't helpful to demonstrate that. So I ran into a bit of difficulty explaining those particular casebook scenarios, which is kind of what inspired me to do these sculptures, because I was like, let me create little action figure roller derby girls.
Are you going to do claymation?
Yes. Don't give away the secrets.
Can I help?
Yes. So anyway, the hiatus from the casebook scenarios, I get it. It's tricky, but it's going to be worth it, because it's going to be much more clear when it comes to contact penalties, because you'll be able to see it from a different perspective than like looking down upon it. So yeah, it's coming back. Just be patient with me. It's been kind of a kooky year.
Yeah. All right. So
I want to make sure we're keeping up with the comments.
Yeah, everybody. Okay. So not a whole lot of action. We have
YouTube. Talk to us.
All right. So yeah, we don't do a whole lot of YouTube
okay,
these days because of technical difficulties, but apparently today we were able to do it thanks to our lovely overreactor. And today's our first night ever on Instagram Live.
Everyone's waving. Hi.
So sorry if it's a little on the turn side.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They know how to move their heads.
Okay, guys. So again, I said earlier, we were at Lafayette Comic-Con this past weekend. Thanks to huge thank you to them, like the people who put it together.
That looked really cool.
It was pretty awesome. I was only able to go on Sunday, but it was pretty great. They had us for the entire weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. We were able to pass out flyers, talk to fans.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah,
it looked super fun.
Jan with Raging Imaging. Again, he pulled through and showed up on Sunday.
I like that guy a lot. I love his personality and I love his pictures.
Yeah. So he came through, and pretty much we set up a little photo booth. We took pictures with all kinds of people. Really, really great stuff. He got a bunch of cool photos of just the girls. I'm super excited. I will try to post all of those tonight to anybody who was there that is watching today, who wants to get their pictures. We did tell everyone to tune in and find their pictures on Facebook. So be patient with me, guys. We had a little bit of a difficulty with the website to access the photos, but it is back up and running. So I will be able to get all those and post them tonight.
She does a lot.
I'm a pretty busy girl.
You're making a lot of commitments here. I'm like, when I say like, oh yeah, I'll post it tonight. Who knows if it'll happen.
It's still early. Tonight is all the way up to midnight, so bear with me. Recap. We met so many people. It was so great. We met a lot of like interesting characters. A lot of kids who were just dressed up and were in such awe. Like we actually dressed up as roller derby versions of superheroes. It was super cool. Again, you'll see all of those later if you want to check them out. So yeah, if you're friends with any of me, Courtney, or Jordan, you've seen posts. I'm sure
we'll get them on the Indiana Derby
page. And if you go on ragingimaging.com, you can also see them there. So there's a lot of places you can check them out.
What was one of the craziest costumes that you saw?
Oh goodness, the craziest. I don't know. I could tell you the one that probably freaked me out the most because I'm just not about it. But is the It costume, the old school It costume too. It was like he was just like walking around. I was like, I couldn't do it. But the cutest one was this kid who was dressed up like Jigsaw, and he was like just rolled from Saw.
I don't watch those movies,
but he was okay. It was like the least scary. It was the cutest version of a scary movie like character ever, and he just like rode around on his little tricycle, and it was super cute. We have a picture with him. So now,
you know what I want to do?
What?
And this may have already been done, and if it's not, I'm giving you guys this idea right now. I want to get like a drone and make it like a Dementor, and like fly it through Comic-Con.
That's pretty cool.
But I don't know how to make it work with the propellers and the sheet and everything.
So if anybody does know, help us out. Because I think there
Or take the idea. I'm not going to add another project to my list.
because there is another. I heard through the grapevine yesterday while I was there. There is another Comic-Con coming up in March. Hopefully they agree to let us come back because it was a lot of fun meeting all of these people. Also, the guy said the guy who runs it and started it actually gave us a proposition. He will come back to watch us play if some of the team joins a full contact football team with them.
I'll be a referee.
We did tell him that we were only fast because we were on wheels, that we may not be as effective.
Football on wheels. Roller derby. Hey, we can add a ball to roller derby.
That's always been a question. You know, people always ask if there's a ball. That sounds dangerous. I don't feel like breaking any bones. Okay, so again, sorry guys.
She's so organized. I'm like, let's just chat.
Okay, so really quick, our season has ended for our home season, but we have one more bout this coming weekend, and I'm super excited because I really didn't get to play a whole lot this season. Thanks to, I had a lot of other things going on, so I didn't get to dedicate as much time to roller derby. Hence the reason why we're going to do the off-season training and kind of get ourselves back into shape in order to make that. You're like back into shape. Like we're super strong. But we're going to be playing against North Shore this coming Saturday. Have not contacted them yet, but I will check and see if they let us record. If so, it will be a non-manned camera. I'll probably just prop it up somewhere and have the video. Yeah. I'm going to see what we can do. If not, we will definitely let you guys know how it goes after the fact.
Because I'll be reffing.
Yeah. So, guys, there's not been a lot of action on the comment section.
Right.
Do y'all want to play? Do y'all want to play a game?
I love games.
Yeah. Okay. So, OVARY and I were talking before we started. So one thing we can do is, have a question.
Yeah. Ask me questions.
Yeah. Try to stump her. See.
Ooh, yeah. Try and stump me with the rules, or any general questions you have. Like maybe if you don't know a lot about roller derby. I've been really focused on learning all the rules and everything. And if I don't know, it looks as though Brandon McDuffie at least was in the comment section. So I don't know if he still is.
Scruff, are you still watching?
If he is, if I don't know the answer, he might know. I heard like he might be kind of new to reffing, but
he did ask how to get into reffing last week.
Oh,
so but I'm serious. If you want to actually answer that question first, if people have any questions, if you do not want to possibly do the contact side of roller derby, and you'd still love to skate and you still want to be a part of the team, we always need other people other than just the players on the track. We do need our officials.
And don't let my previous story about like me dislocating my hip scare you away. My hip was trying to reconnect. My hip was already metal. Okay, so I was at that point.
And we lost all our viewers.
And we're gonna try to reconnect.
What's going on with your wireless connection?
I don't know. Should we dump one of them? Should we dump YouTube? Maybe it's taking up too much.
Yeah, we're not. Okay, guys. So we will see you guys.
No, we have to come back. No, don't end it.
Oh, wait.
So just dump. No, don't dump YouTube. I'm sorry. Dump Instagram.
Okay, bye, guys.
Goodbye, Instagram. Suckers. I'm so silly.
Mm-hmm. We had 7 viewers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so. Oh, no. What's going on?
Should we.
Why is your Wi-Fi not working?
I mean, it's on full thing.
Is your connection though? Is you want to plug it, unplug it?
No, but it's wireless.
No, but is your router maybe having issues?
But look, it says full signal.
Your router may be full signal, and the router may be full signal, but the internet connection to the actual box might.
Oh,
like the main box, like the power, where the internet comes out of your wall. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. A little bit of technical difficulties, and it would not be an overreactor and Dottie May Behave Monday Night Live if we did not have it.
That one's there.
Did you plug it in and plug it back in?
Well, no, because then I have to like. I've done that before, but then I have to like reset out the whole thing.
Oh.
And it says it's on here, but maybe if we just end the live video and just come back on Facebook.
Okay.
YouTube, I love you. Go to Facebook right now.
Okay.
I think I'm taking too much of my Wi-Fi.
Do you want to? Okay, so
I want to do something, but I don't know.
do you want to end this and then start it back up?
Maybe, yeah. Okay, YouTube, last chance. Go to Facebook.
End.